Hello friends, this is Coldrun back with Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. We're here in Radz-at-Han. We got my unicorn's butt waving in the bottom right of the screen. I hope you're enjoying that. Oh, never mind, it's gone. And when I was looking at the last session, I think I was overthinking this. I thought I was going to have to get to this sightseeing point by like going through the building and up to the top and jumping down. I don't think it's that complicated. I think I can get to it by like just hopping up here. Yeah, this is the way to go. Yeah, I was way overthinking this. I was afraid for a second also that it might be some radical like Kugane style jumping puzzle, but nope, not at all. Bup. Perfect. Nilapala nourishments. Maybe Nilapala nourishments? Hamsa were originally reared for the sole purpose of harvesting their venom until a breeder by the name of Nilapala devised a technique to remove the creature's toxin glands. The bird suddenly became a viable source of tender, succulent meat, and before long Hamsa dishes were considered a staple of Hanish cuisine. Delicious. So next main story quest here is from Alizé or Alphino. Alizé. Like his sister Tiamat, Vritra is possessed of a gentle soul. Glad they're on our side. Yeah, so am I. Alphino. The color of joy. Archon loaf. Okay. Baked with either fish or vegetable flour, this fluffy loaf of rye bread is, from a nutritional standpoint, wholesome indeed. Alphino has a mind to join the others at the High Crucible. Alphino. The attendant was kind enough to give me direction to the High Crucible. First, let's return to the mulberry orchard. Okay. Let's go. Alphino. I understand the mulberries are for silkworms, grown a stone's throw away from the satrap's residence. It gives the quintessential Thavnarian flair, don't you think? Yeah, I guess so. Alizé. From here, we're supposed to follow the path left and past the mulberries. Oh, okay. I'm okay with that. We're in Yuge. Wonder what Yuge is. Ayas. Business has taken a real hit with, you know, everything. Now the boss is threatening to fire us. I certainly envy those in Kalzal's operation. They're treated decently. Oh well. Go to Kalzal. Screw your operation. Alphino. The word Yuge apparently means bind in the local tongue, and this district is so named because it connects with all the others in the city. Okay. That makes sense. If we manage to come this far, we shouldn't have trouble finding the High Crucible, or so I was told. Alizé. Where the street turns, enter the door straight ahead, then descend the steps. I thought the Crystarium was confusing, but it doesn't compare to Radz-at-Han. The architecture and decorations make it even harder to get your bearings. Anyway, let's see where this door takes us. I guess it's not too bad when I have a map, but I can see how, like, the layout can be extra confusing otherwise. So this takes us to the main Aetherite Plaza. Yes, 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 yes. Alizé. No, I'm talking to my Unicult. Alizé. Whew, seems we're on the right track. Alphino. And here's the Aetherite Plaza. So far so good. There isn't much further to go. From here we just need to cross to the other side of the hall, then pass through the larger of two doorways. High Crucible lies beyond. I suspect the others have already collected the warding scales. Come, let's join them. The fact that they're giving me so many stopping points along the way, I don't mind it from a flavor perspective, but it feels like they actually do assume that we're going to have problems keeping up otherwise. Artha. Okay, so we're in Artha. I'm sure this will mean something else. I don't know. Maybe ending, or I don't know what. Jalzahma. Do you have business with one of the satraps alchemists at the High Crucible? Visit if you must, but you would do well to hold your nose if pungent chemical odors are not to your liking. Oh, gives me a good sense of the smell of this place. Urianger. Though the land hath been afforded a respite, in turmoil do many others languish still. Our work is far from finished. Very Urianger of a sentence for you. Thancred. You took your time. Got turned around, I take it. No, it was pretty straightforward for me, but maybe Alizé. The High Crucible of Alchemia. That looks fun. I mean, alchemically fun. Isu. Welcome to the High Crucible of Alchemia, Radz-at-Han's state-sponsored workshop for all matters alchemical. From military-grade coating agents to solvents for removing stains from your favorite garments, we create it all. This is, yeah, one-stop shop for all my alchemical needs. Alphino. What an immense laboratory. How many such places were enlisted to help forge the warding scales, I wonder? Probably a lot. This was like a whole state effort. Shtola. Excellent. You're in time to hear the latest good news. Oh, good news, okay. Kryl. The students have previously turned to Radz-at-Han's alchemists for help with the students have previously turned to Radz-at-Han's alchemists for help with the analysis of various artifacts. That is how I became acquainted with Nidhana. I'm glad we could rescue her, and pray she makes a full recovery. Yeah, so do I. Nidhana is one of the greats. Graha. I'm quite well now, I assure you. As they say, the stronger the taste, the stranger the color, the more effective the remedy. I guess. With my body trying to replenish the ether I spent, however, I'm feeling rather famished. I think a sampling of the local delicacies is in order. Hamsa cuisine would be a good place to start, perhaps. I think today I'm going to order some butter chicken or chicken tikka masala, maybe? I don't know. Astinian. As I heard it, after you defeated Nidhogg, his scales found their way into the hands of the firmament's artisans. Steeped in power as they are, it's no surprise that they were coveted. Still, it is a strange legacy for the vengeful worm. It's a strange legacy, yeah, especially given... It's almost a little bit disrespectful given how this whole thing started because of people taking the power of worms forcefully with the eyes of his sister. Nuhasir. Swift work that's sacrificing quality. That's our motto at the High Crucible. Your haircut is pretty awesome. Yeah, the color in this place is pretty wild. Again, the whole... Thavnair and Radz-at-Han may be one of my favorite zones in, like, the game. It really is. Like, one of my... I think it might edge out Kugane as my favorite city. No, actually, I take that back. It definitely edges out Kugane as my favorite city, just in terms of looks. Batiyu. The Thavnarian climate is so hot and humid that some fruits practically ferment right there on the vine. Most other foods tend to spoil quickly as well, which is why we use so many spices. For preservation, you see. Is that true? Is that why, like, spices are more wide... I don't know, I think spices tend to be more widely used in hotter climates. Maybe that's why. I never made that connection before. Well, when the Huras came to this island, they introduced us to their brand of herbology. The Thavnarians at this time then combined this newfound science with their pre-existing knowledge to develop the alchemy we know today. A real alchemical blending of cultures. Nuhadin, are you like the chief alchemist? The warding scales are absolutely fascinating. I confess I'm itching to experiment with them, as there may be other applications for such talismans. No doubt, but holy crap, look at this thing. And then we got one more person to check in with. Kulil. Sorry to interrupt your reading, friend. Confound it, where's that reference on fast-acting medicines? I've told them time and again to return all tomes to the shelf after use. The rage of a pissed-off librarian. Okay, let's talk to Alphino here for the Color of Joy. Nope, Alizé for the Color of Joy. We're last, of course, but at least we found the place. Yeah, you were getting frustrated. Or you were about to get frustrated. You weren't quite frustrated.
These are the talismans we were promised.
Yes, and I made a quick count. There are far more than we could have hoped for.
Oh, we got the Endwalker music coming, blasting in. Not blasting in, subtly creeping in.
Enough to outfit an entire company of soldiers, in fact. Considering the involved process, that they were able to manufacture so many in such a short span of time is nothing short of a miracle.
Yeah, they got quite an alchemical manufacturing work going on here.
Once we have distributed them to our allies in Eorzea and the Far East, we'll have a fighting chance to bring down the other spires, just as we did with the Tower of Zot.
Yeah, I guess they're just going to sell local soldiers in there, I guess.
Or we could use them to invade Garlemald proper, and strike directly at the Telophoroid's base of operations.
Oh shit, Ishtola with a bold suggestion. I didn't even think of that. I knew Garlemald was going to come into the picture somehow. I didn't think that was going to pay how it was.
Of course, we would need to consult with various alliance leaders before such a drastic measure could even be contemplated.
Yeah, let's just invade Garlemald.
To which end, I could set out forthwith and present the idea to each of our allies in person.
It's going to take a little bit of time, but I think it's probably worth it.
Allow me to undertake some few of those journeys. I find myself restless and in need of purposeful duties.
Uh-oh, why? Why are you restless?
I can head eastward. Bosnia and Dalmasca are just a short hop from here. And Doma's shinobi network should come in handy for passing on the word.
We shall share the burden then.
Yeah, this is going to be... I think that's going to be a theme for this expansion. We shall share the burden then.
Meanwhile, I think it best that you and the others take the talismans back to the Baldessian Annex. We must keep them safe and secure until we've decided upon a course of action.
Nod, nod.
Please, I must speak with you.
What's wrong?
Nidhana, you're awake.
Oh, that's good.
Yes. When I spoke with the carer at my bedside, she told me that one of the Scions, a young woman, had cleansed me of the tower's corruption.
That's right, we haven't seen her since she woke up.
It seems I'd been asleep ever since the treatment. But when I awoke and learned you were all still here, I knew I had to come.
Well, it's good to see you.
As you said, Nidhana was captured only recently. Such a brief exposure is swiftly cured, so I tended to her before we gathered at Megaduta.
Oh, good job. Good going, Alize.
And I am truly grateful that you did. I cannot thank you enough. All of you, for everything you've done. Destroying the tower, rescuing our people. You've saved Thavnair from an awful fate.
Temporarily, at least. I don't think this is the end of the Telophoroi, but yeah, we did some good work. Did you see the little fist, the little arm pump from Graha?
Who has truly saved whom?
Yeah, this was not. This was like us giving the final push. Like you provided, you held them off this whole time. You did all this like night and day, 24-hour research to create the talismans that let this happen. Like this is, yeah, this is not the saviors of the Seventh Dawn swooping in and saving you from certain doom.
Due in no small part to thine inspirational courage, the alchemists were successful in reproducing warding scales of proven efficacy. Replications of thy work now stand ready to travel across the seas, unto the hands of those who might wield them against this rising evil.
And that's a good point, too. This isn't just like the collective efforts of Thavnair. This is, I mean, it is that, too, but Nidhana as an individual is like an instrumental driving force here. Oh, that little eyes.
Talisman? Is this true?
And the trunk rays. Oh my god, they animate her really well. Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Oh, I was so groggy from sleep. I didn't even think to ask. Oh, our great work sent across the seas. It was worth it. Oh, it was all worth it.
This is beautiful. This is lovely. Oh, this is great. Uh-oh. Is that my mood flower? Yeah, it is.
Look at that. Its color is completely changed.
Is that the yellow of hope?
What do you have there?
It's a mood ring.
How unusual. I wonder if the effect is a reaction to Akasa.
Akasa?
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that term.
Akasa? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory.
Okay.
Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feelings.
You imply that it is distinct from ether?
Wait, so this is... Because there's a lot of things that are distinct from ether. I mean, I'm sure that like salt is distinct from ether, and plenty of things react to salt. Why is he making the comparison with this and ether?
As foreign scholars often conflate the two, but we see them as separate concepts.
Oh, okay. So she's saying that this is like it's a Hanish theory, but it's not a chemical. It's like something that's seen as... She's saying it's something seen as akin to ether, even if it's not... But she's saying that it's something akin but distinct from ether. Okay.
Ether is an energy which permeates the land. It exists within animals, objects, even the air we breathe, affecting all through which it flows.
Okay.
Akasa, on the other hand, exists in a domain beyond our reach. A gift bestowed from on high, or torn from the heavens in some traditions.
So ether is natural to this world, and Akasha is not. Akasha is like a gift, is supernatural in like the literal sense, is supernatural in the way that ether is not.
Akasha can neither be created nor destroyed. It is beyond our power to purposefully alter or manipulate.
For alchemists, that would make sense as being something divine.
The only thing observed to influence it is an abundance of, I want to say, spiritual emotion.
Huh.
As a veteran of the battlefield, surely you've experienced moments of desperation or exaltation when you've transcended the usual limits of your capabilities.
I guess. I mean, so this is if you have the typical example of a mother who sees her child trapped under a car, and the mother uses a burst of strength to lift up the car. Like, she's saying that that's not necessarily adrenaline, or maybe it is, but it's that plus Akasha.
That is a manifestation of Akasha, the invisible essence harnessed by heart, mind, and unyielding spirit.
Okay. I'm open to
I
it.
really must hear more about this theory. Our disciplines are based entirely upon the idea that ether is the fundamental form of all energy.
I do like that she's open to it.
I'm glad my haphazard explanation has piqued your interest. But even for us, Akasha is a somewhat abstract field of study.
Yeah, it sounds almost more
lack of
philosophical.
practical application lends itself poorly to formalized research.
Like, by its definition, you can't you can't like alter it or mess with it.
Which is why my analysis of your flower can amount to little more than idle speculation. I am sorry.
No, you're good.
Nonsense. You have nothing to be sorry for. Your insight is much appreciated.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with the information, but it's a neat, like...
Shall we depart for Charlian then? I will see to it that the talismans arrive at the annex.
So yeah, it's a neat expansion on the idea of ether.
And we will be in touch once our talks are concluded. I suggest you rest while you can. From here onward, sleep is bound to be in short supply.
Okay. And so it seems like it's going to be a sure thing that we're going to invade Garlemald. And it helps that Garlemald isn't really right now a political force. It's really just like a husk being puppeted by the Tolafroi. It's not like we have treaties with these Garleans as they are. It's almost like a separate nation as it is right now, if I'm understanding the situation there correctly. Because Xenos has no interest in ruling the place. And even if it were a political thing, I mean, they're at open war with everything right now. So invading them isn't like invading a nation that we're not in a Cold War anymore. I was just taking a browse through the rest of the city to look for sightseeing points, and I found one just now here in Radz-at-Han. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. So there's another guild hunt board here, and got some dancing going on. This person's a fan. Never do I feel like a whore. What did you say? I don't know what you said. Never do I feel more like myself, maybe? Malil, what do you have to say about this place? Come in, come in. Please feel free to take a seat anywhere you like. We don't stand on ceremony here. So this is just like a relaxation place. Dancing bar, tavern hall thing. Alright, Radz-at-Han. Owned and run by the eponymous Radz, this Radz-at-Han offers light meals and beverages, with the main draw being its myriad varieties of liquor distilled by local alchemists. Foreign visitors are often entranced by the stage performers, whose movements incorporate elements of traditional Thavnarian dance. Okay, yeah, this is like a little club sort of thing. I've just been finishing up a quick little explore of the city, not really talking to people, just kind of looking for that last sightseeing pointer. There may be one or two left, but there's and for the last etherite point that I haven't found. But yeah, no, I'm not really seeing a lot of these sightseeing points. I feel like there's a couple that are probably hiding in plain sight from me. Huh. Okay. There's one. So we're crossing the Yuge here, and yeah, there's one right here. Is that one that I have to jump to? Oh shit! Oh god, I thought I was gonna fall. Okay. Success. Al-Zadal's Peace. Within this mausoleum is interred the mortal remains of Al-Zadal, leader of the Ari tribe, which sailed to Thavnair from the mainland. By joining the might of his people with the Arkasodra, Al-Zadal tipped the scales against the Gajasura, bringing an end to the internecine war of the Matanga tribes. Yeah, so quite a leader. Oh, there's one. There's two more sightseeing logs I haven't found, and this is one of them. I've been looking around for a while. I'm going to give another last look for the final one after this, but then I might give up or take a hint. Alright, this is Balshan Bazaar. If commerce is the lifeblood of Radz-at-Han, then these roofed market stalls would be its heart. Balshan himself was a legendary merchant who made a vast fortune through trade with other nations. It was his final wish that his estate be spent on the construction of a great bazaar, ever flowing with coin and wares. Well, his last wish was granted. My last wish is to find Vista record number 14. So I'm going to give another look through the city, kind of a final last look through it. And if I don't see it, then I will... I don't know. I think I have access to the whole city as far as looking, so I'll either look it up or leave it for later. I'm not sure which yet. So I would not have gotten this. I ended up looking it up. It's apparently there's a jumping puzzle that starts around here. So I don't know where it leads to, but I'm going to... Oh, I could see a jumping puzzle now. I would not have seen this. I would not have seen this myself at all. So let's see what we get. It's not crowded with people, so maybe it's not going to be as nasty as the Kugane one. Or maybe it will be. Because it's still early in the expansion, so maybe it's not as popular. I don't know. If it's as bad as Kugane, it's going to take me like 5 hours, but we'll see if we can get there in less time. Okay, good start. Where do we go from here, though? To the side there, maybe? Oh. Alright, progress. Alright, so we made it here, but what now? Can we jump up to the top of that? No, it doesn't look like it. Are we supposed to jump on that thing? Yeah, we are. Okay. I keep asking what now, but, you know. What now? Where do I go from here? Oh, okay. That was easy enough. Can I see it yet? I can't see it yet. Oh, we're going to keep going. Are we going to go up that way? I guess we are. But there's 2 ways to go. No, there's not. There's only 1 way to go. Oh my god. Okay. So, are we trying to get... I don't know where we're trying to get to. I mean, can I jump from here to there? Aha! Progress. Okay, now we can keep going. Up here? At least there's a kind of a little mini floor here. It's not like we're falling forever just yet, but it looks like if we miss this, we're going to fall forever. Hey, we fell forever. Took a while, but we're finally back up here. And jump. That's progress. We're riding up Paxa's path. And let's do a big jump to that. Okay, what now? Because I can't just make it up there. That's too far, isn't it? Is it? What else is there to do, though? Is it too far? Let's try it. Oh, I think I could do that. I think I could do it. All right, we're going to try it again here. Direct jump. Oh, too far. Okay, but I can get that. I can definitely get that. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Do we go down first? Let's just try a straight jump. Did we do it? Is this... I still haven't seen the thing. But we're definitely on the way. Okay. Oh god, don't let me drop off now. Let me sprint. Can I... Are you kidding me? Is this a troll? I see it. I see it up there, but how do I make that last jump? Wait, do I have to walk up the thing? That would be mean. I guess no, we haven't made it yet. Okay, so, ah, gosh. Okay, up here, up here. Is this enough? Yeah, that's enough. So up there, there, I see that final jump we have to do. Okay. Okay, there. 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 Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We are the greatest video gamer of all time. What is this? An elephant. Sightseeing log entry 14. Again, I had to look up where to start this. I did not discover the jumping puzzle on my own. Sightseeing log. Ruveda Fibers Rooftop Garden. Hidden from view atop the workshops of Ruveda Fibers is a squat golden statue of Akasa, surrounded by a garden of mulberry bushes. Sitting upon the statue is said to bring good fortune, the proof of which is tested as one wanders about the unfenced rooftop. Yeah, so that's going to be it for me for now. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.